try again. This is page 3 of 6.1's notes. Maybe. Trying to. There we go. Okay, so on this page, I'm kind of making you think backwards for the most part. So we're given some clues and we're asked to find certain things about it. So we're not creating confidence intervals this time. So I gave you a confidence interval, 14 to 20. So what do you know about that? Well, I know from the first page or the first video that you can find the sample mean. So the sample mean would be 20 plus 14 divided by 2, which would give you 17. And you could find the error by doing 20 minus 14 divided by 2, which is 3. And you could check your work. 17 plus 3 is 20, 17 minus 3 is 14. There's your 2 endpoints, yay me, I'm genius. But what is it asking for? The confidence level, which is C, right? Well, who's C related to? Z. So the question is, can you find Z? Well, remember that your error was Z times sigma divided by the square root of n. So can you plug in everything you know and solve for what you don't? So if your error is 3, you don't know Z, your sigma is 4.2, and you need the square root of 12. Can you find out how much Z is? Well, sure, you do a little bit of work. You would do 3 times the square root of 12, and then come back and divide by 4.2. So let's get a number value. And I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth because that's all my table can do. Now, if you look at positive 2.47, that's not going to give you that little tail we've been practicing. So on the table, look up Z is negative 2.47 and find the area that goes with that. So the area that goes with negative 2.47 is 0.0068. Now remember that area is shared with both of the tails. So now take your area times 2. So 0.0068 times 2 would give you what? 0.0068 times 2 is 0.1036. So what is that value? That was the blank space from page 1, if you remember. And so you need to do 1 minus what you just found. So your confidence level is approximately 98.64. That's your confidence level. How exciting was that? Let's do one more. So finding the X bar is okay, but I don't need it. So it's unnecessary. It's like unnecessary roughness, but different. Just kidding. I'm tired. It's time for a nap. Alright, so I need E, and I need to figure out Z. I know sigma, and I know N. How do you find E again? Well, look at the difference between these two values. 7.8 minus 5.6 is 2.2, and divided in half. So your error is 1.1. If you take that times the square root of 20 and come back and divide by 3.6, you'll have your z-score. So why don't we all do that real quick. 1.1 times the square root of 20 divide by 3.6. And we get a z-score of 1.37. Don't look this up on your table. Look at negative 1.37 because of the symmetry. And look at what your area would be. So the area that corresponds to a z-score of negative 1.37 is 0.0853. And all of this is thinking backwards, so we need to do 1 minus 2 times that value you found. So I'm typing some buttons on my calculator, working a little bit of magic, and I get 0.8294. Whoa, sorry about that. Didn't mean to make you dizzy. 0.8294. And there's your C. Ta-da! That's going to take a little bit of practice because it is thinking backwards. This next topic is determining the sample size. So we'll make a new video for that one. Am I annoying you? Woohoo! Can you imagine if you had to live with me? Ask my kid. Later.